Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, it's Ryan King Rye Garcia. Weighed in at a perfect 135 pounds for this lightweight contest. He's 5 foot 10 inches tall with a reach of 70 inches. He'll be taking on Dalton Thunder Smith. He's 176 centimeters tall with a reach of 178.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
King Rye, Ryan Garcia. They also call him Flash. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California. Some of the fastest hands in all of boxing. Dalton Thunder Smith. A lot of hype around this young fighter. Let's see what he's made of here. His home city of Sheffield, United Kingdom will certainly be watching.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Rye, Ryan Garcia. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Sheffield, England, an English super lightweight title holder, Dalton Thunder Smith.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
Which fans are going to be happy, which fans are going to be sad? I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. And we're underway in round one. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Nice hook. Good counter punching. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first big shot, and down goes Garcia. Oh my goodness, I want to see that one more time.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four. You still want to fight?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
The straight right just misses. Good counter punching. A perfect counter lands. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Dalton Smith just took a big shot. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
And he fails to score with that left hook. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Which fighter will say no mas? Tried to score with a jab. He blocks the right uppercut. The hand speed in these lighter divisions is always so impressive, but if you can sneak in a power shot every once in a while. Hold it right there! Dalton Smith, and Thunder Smith goes down! I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Punch caught him clean. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
On to the third. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Oh my word, Dalton Smith, look out! Dalton Smith couldn't take anymore, and down he goes! We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Come to me.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. Nice counter shot. Can't find a home for that jab. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
To make or break a fighter.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Back on. Get focused. Get your mind on the job. Get back out there.
There's the bell to start round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Dalton Smith just took a big shot. He couldn't take anymore, and down goes Dalton Smith. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. You are right.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, these can be heartbreaking. Some fighters...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Dalton Smith on his way out, it seems. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over. Did you see that? Oh, my word, Dalton Smith, look out. What a shot, and Smith couldn't take it. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. You okay?
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Smith in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice in the last round.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Switched off. What are you doing? I need you to switch back away. You were thinking you were smart. Get out there and win the round. You've been coasting this fight.
On to the 5th we go. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these 2 boxers, Johnny?
Having such...
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. And the kid goes down! I don't know, I got to take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot!
One, two, three, four, five, six. Give me your ball.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable.
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Dalton Smith just took a big shot. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes up to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Dalton Smith on his way out, it seems. 10 seconds here unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Good round. You feel good? Good. At the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and win the round back. Straight down the middle. Can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused.
And there's the bell to start round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full bell, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Swing it. Hold that thought. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
We're about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And he misses with that jab. And he scores with the counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Good work. You with that. Go out there, you win this next round for me. Done all your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get caught.
And there's the bell to start round 7. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he scores with the counter. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes on a bit...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes, and finally couldn't take anymore. And down goes Garcia. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.